So today we will see types of binding. There are 4 types of binding in Angular: data binding, interpolation, property binding, event binding, two-way data binding. So let's first see interpolation. Interpolation is mostly used for passing data from TS to HTML. So let's check it, copy that property name, and we will see it here, like how we'll get that value. So there is a p tag, and for interpolation you need to give like this bracket. Inside that you need to paste that property, so you will get that value. So this value is coming from TS, and here we are seeing that value. So that's it for interpolation. And let's see for property binding. For property binding, let's take a button. Like button have some properties, so we will use that property. Type is submit, okay, and then there are some property of button, so we'll check it's working. So let's add a disabled property of button for property binding. So disabled equal to true. Let's check once it's working or not. Okay, spelling mistake is there. So now it should work. Let's check on that HTML. Yeah, now it's getting disabled. So most of the cases in your project, you supposed to not do like this for property. You need to pass it from TS file to here, that your property, like this only. Just create a variable, and you need to initialize it here like true or false. In project there are some methods where you need to disable or enable the button, so we are using that there. That let's make it true, and it should be disabled. Yeah, look, now it's disabled. So in projects we have some condition to disable the button in function, so we can use their property binding, so it comes under that. Let's see event binding. Event binding is used for passing data from HTML to ES on some events occur. So here I created one count variable, and after that I created a function of increment type. So inside that we are incrementing that count and log it inside the console. So let's go to the HTML file. Let's add it on that submit button only. So for that there is a click event in that. So we are passing that click event inside that function increment. So whenever we click that submit button, that function is getting called. Let's check it. So whenever we click, the increment function will work like this. You can see on the console you are getting that value. So here this is comes under event binding. There are some event we are binding to that and getting that value in that TS file. And the last one is two-way data binding. Like for two-way data binding, let's add an input field for that. Let's create it here, input field, and you can give type text. And for two-way data binding, we supposed to use ngModel, and we bind a property like first name for getting that input value from HTML to TS. So let's copy that first name from here and go to that TS file and create a variable for name first name, and type will be string. So whenever we type in that input field, we should get that value inside that first name. And after once is getting that first name value, okay. For using ngModel, we need to import that form module in your app module ts file. It's getting error. Okay, I will recommend don't use Copilot if you are a beginner. So instead of using Copilot, you're supposed to use by yourself. Like what is the error? Most of the time, if you are not using that Copilot, it will automatically get some suggestion to how why this error is coming. Okay, it's still getting error. Let it be like that only, and we'll check it later. So save it and check it that error is went or not. Yeah, now error is not showing. You can type in that input field for getting that input field value. It's getting stored in that property first name. For you want to get that value, so you need to console it. So let me console it inside that increment function only. For that, you need to give this dot first name instead of this. Okay, and copy it and paste it inside the console for getting that value. Like this. Yeah. Now go to that input field. Whatever you type, when you click on that submit, you will get this. First, there is no value is there, so it's coming like this. So let me type now submit. You will get that value here. You can type anything else and try that. When you submit, you will get that value. So here what's happening, we are passing data from HTML to TS file. So let's check passing data from TS to HTML. Then it will become the two-way data binding. So let's pass it here, hero1. So whenever you check that input, it's already initialized with that value. And if you click on submit, you can check on that console also. You are getting same value on the console. So this comes under two-way data binding.